I'm been
I'm just
taken by a
streaming this
Latina.
for you. I'm streaming this for you on my shit so you can get more viewership on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And let me hit how many do I got? Hoes or problems?
Oh, got a local whoremonger in the building.
Oh gosh.
Man, I'll
Yo,
be throwing them away more than I get them now. Shit. Like, damn, you bitches are dumb. Like, god damn, you dumber than a box of Legos. God
box
damn
of,
it.
Come on,
and the
Charles. That's
box
an
of
insult to the
Legos,
box.
he actually connect.
Yeah. At this point, that's an insult to the box of Legos. Come on,
It's
man.
like it's like I'm on this one page. Chicks talking about what about a guy dick size? If we could see y'all shit like we could see breasts. I mean, we could see breasts. We don't want sagging baggins either. So let's
Exactly.
just take
Hold
the
on. Wait a
other.
minute. Wait a minute, though. Ironically, because some of the chicks on TikTok talking about if your thing is this little, you don't need to be talking to me. Them white boys been clapping back. They're like, well, if your thing is like the great Grand Canyon, you don't need to be talking shit either.
I mean, if I could open your shit up like a refrigerator door, don't be talking to me.
If I
Yeah.
could open your shit up like the front door, don't talk to me.
If I could find lost niggas we didn't see for 2 years and your cooch found, don't talk.
Don't
2 years,
talk.
more like 3 or 4 years.
If I could open that thing like I opened one of the doors to my wife's truck, don't talk to me.
It's like I had to tell one chick. She tried to say, well, you wanted this pussy. I said, you got 3 kids with 3 different men. Everybody had it.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, a few more, 5 more, you could say 8 is enough.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
god
mean, they don't
damn.
know how they playing themselves because they were designed to be a virgin and meet their husband, and he would be big enough for them. If they did it right, they wouldn't even know what
Well,
other guys.
it's not even about the men. It's like when you take a telephone pole sized dildo and stuff it up your shit, what do
Yeah.
you think is gonna be big enough? That's why these bitches be like hydrants and shit. Like they just fucking weird. Like, oh,
Without
nothing's
room,
big enough. Well,
without room to spare.
And there's a lot of women walking around desensitized because they're using all these devices, and it's just it just they jacking
Desensitized to
themselves
be
up.
most
desensitized to
women.
be
Okay,
nice.
let me say. Okay, let me go black pill for you for a
Please
second.
do.
Most women have never found those super large dicks you see on porno. Most
Mm.
women are good with 5s and 6s. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
lying.
if like so, first and foremost,
The honest ones will tell you they don't want it too big anyway.
but most of them can't take dick. Okay, here's the fucked up part. Some of their shit is so trash. They want to give you anal. And let's be serious,
Freely.
right?
Freely.
It's the sad part is they talk all this shit, all this nasty shit to you, and they surfboarding.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
it
to
ain't
mention
really
come
what
make
you
money
really,
house surfing.
it ain't really what you think it is. And then you like, hmm. You hear them squeal and whine. Oh, can you stop it? Just enough. Okay, get the fuck out of here. I
Yep.
mean,
Shout out to Raven Knight in the building.
yep.
Shout out to
All
Bay in the
right.
building.
I'm going to scram
All right.
because I got a lot of write-ups to do tomorrow. And I got a 4-hour show to get ready for on Monday because we're going to talk nothing but draft.
And we're not talking about
Have a
baby.
good night, brother.
And we're
God
not talking
bless.
about baby. And we're not talking about baby's clothing detergent.
Hell no.
Is that back window open? It's smoky to the motherfucker here. God damn.
Definitely not talking about that.
Now I have to give y'all fair warning. We're about to simp alert, simp, simp,
Is that
simp,
back window open?
simp, 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 simp,
Is that back
simp.
window?
Give me the first one.
All right. One second
Simp
here.
alert. I gotta catch the simp alert.
This
I
one's
gotta
a
catch
dude.
at least one.
Corey Holcomb, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
no.
Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb got a problem with what Tracy Ellis Ross said. Tracy Ellis Ross said too many men in our age group, in our 50s. We too toxic in our masculinity. And she
Nah, we just don't want to put up with her bullshit. I'm younger than Tracy Ellis Watson. I don't want to put up with her bullshit either. Not even for the pussy.
got a problem. Corey went on a whole ass rant talking
You
about
damn right.
no man wanted her when she was viable, is what he said. See,
you
Corey been
motherfucker-
in the game.
Pause.
Yep.
Why do I have a sudden urge to milk this nigga that white beater?
Stop, Charles. Damn.
Makes it look like the nigga look like he's lactating.
Oh my gosh.
30 years.
If you had
30
a
years.
clearer
You've been in the
shot, he
game
might
since
have
what,
been.
92, 93, 94? 30 years you've been in the game, partner. You've been around Vivica. You've been around Tracy. You've been around Nia. You've been around Gabrielle.
And
Oh, hell no!
You've been around Kenya Moore. You've been
If
around
you were
all of
around
these.
Ken- if
And-
you've been
And
around
here's the
Kenya
notice
Moore,
what he
I
said.
think, yeah.
All of these bitches are horrible women.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. None of those bitches are worth marrying. None of them.
And even Gabrielle Union, she had to marry the ultimate simp. And I keep telling you, most professional sports stars are the biggest simps you'll ever see.
You talking about Gabrielle Union's husband?
Dwayne Wade.
No, Snowman. What's BGS's second sound effect?
Oh, I believe you are looking for this.
Tell me, what is gay?
He's not gay. You know, you sir, you know, one of the, for that one, I don't even call him gay. I said that's one of them cuddly niggas. One of them cuddly niggas. That's what they are, the little cuddly.
Good night. I'm
Boy,
having
that's what they are. The little cuddly niggas.
These women, you've been
I will see y'all later. Thanks for having me.
All right.
around Taraji Henson. You've been around the women. You
Yeah, none of them are worth marrying. Not even Taraji. She was fine back in the day.
run in them same circles. You was in the game while they were at their height when you was at your height. Nigga, what you pissed off at is they didn't want your ass.
Is that why he's married and has a wife? Anyway.
That's what you pissed off at. Corey, what you pissed off at? You and a lot of other niggas, what y'all pissed off at is the women you want don't want you.
We are. I didn't know that.
You was in the game when those women was at their height. You was in the game when they were the go-to women for these movies that you was trying to get into that you wasn't allowed into. See, the issue with you and niggas like you, y'all put it on women that they're not viable partners. Nobody.
They're not.
But AB, no one. They were around white guys, Latinos, Asians. No one married them. No one married them. So they just, the proof is right there. When these guys can marry other women outside of the community, in the community, and keep it going, but the top women can't. That shows you right there. That's the proof. If they're so fine, if they're so good, there would be lines of guys of all colors, shapes, sizes waiting for them, wanting to marry them, but they're not worth
Vivica
marrying.
Fox just got a BBL. Who want to marry that?
With that attitude, it doesn't care how she looks. If she got her whole body redone from head and look like a 25-year-old, her attitude stinks.
Yes.
And nobody wants to deal with that. Like I say, if she looks better, she might get hit on, but that's about it. But not for marriage.
Yeah, to your point though, her attitude stinks so bad she can't get a young nigga. At least Tracy Ellis Ross can date a young nigga. She can't get a young nigga. Young nigga don't want to put up with Vivica Fox.
Anyway. No way.
They're past their prime. If Tracy Ellis Ross pulled up on your funny looking ass right now, you would go with her.
No, I wouldn't.
The problem is 30 years.
No, I wouldn't. You could look at Tracy Ellis Ross tell you she a hoe headed.
They haven't chosen you, Corey. 30 years. 30 years, bro. You've been in the game 30 years with these women, and none of them have chosen.
But he still has a wife and kids. So what's your point?
That's what you got a problem with. The Erica Alexanders of the world didn't want you, partner. That's what you pissed off at. Now you want to.
Is that what Corey Holcomb is pissed off at, or is that what you pissed off at? Oh, you thought we couldn't see that, old simp?
us to believe that Tracy Ellis Ross, who is literally black royalty,
Huh?
I mean, Holcomb told the whole story about her. She was running around with Akon's brother, and they left her where they found her. And Holcomb said he would hit it, but that's about it. Ain't nobody trying to marry her. Not that she can't, that, I don't want to get married. I'm enjoying my single life. She cannot find someone to marry her.
Okay. Yeah, let's just continue. Let's finish out this video. Or this Simpson Willoquy as we're looking at.
is somehow undesirable. Have you looked in a mirror, partner? You've been a shitty
Nigga, have you looked in the mirror? They wouldn't want your ass either, especially now.
father, a shitty husband, and you're even a worse comedian now because people are walking out of your damn shows because you've been on that bullshit the whole time. And let's not forget, dog, you've been trying to take over for Patrice O'Neal ever since he passed away. You not him, dog. You not him. I don't care if you keep name dropping, talking about how good of friends you are with Kevin Hart. You just not him, bro.
Wow, he actually said that as if Kevin Hart could do comedy. Oops, did I say that out loud? Y'all hear that? He actually said that as if Kevin Hart could actually do comedy. Anyway.
30 years you've been chasing them same women that you talking shit about now. 30 years you've been chasing Vivica and Tracy and Neil and Gabrielle. 30 years you've been chasing these women, and none of them have picked you. That's what you pissed off at, cuz. Keep it a buck. You old, you
ain't chasing shit.
overweight, you out of shape, and your comedy sucks right now. That's why people walking out your damn show.
Shut up, clown.
You exactly who she talking about. Sorry to be the one to tell you, partner. You exactly who she talking about.
No, she probably talking about you too, bro. You don't look that in shape. I'm sorry.
And because you like to call women bitches, let me put this on you before I go. It's not that the women are more masculine than you are, Corey. It's just that you got more bitch in you than Tracy do.
And you know you would, and you know this is keyboard warrior Corey, because you know you would get, Corey would punch you in your face for saying some dumb shit like that.
Corey Holcomb.
And didn't she say that she wanted some man who fluent?
Saying that women in their 30s and 40s, they're no longer attractive or desirable. I got a question for y'all, man. Do you have mirrors at your house? Do you see that your belly is hanging over your belt? Do you understand? Do you have erectile dysfunction? You might be able to.
Once again, keyboard warrior courage.
You get it up, but you can't keep it up. Your hairline's receding, your balls are hanging to the floor, your cholesterol is up, your blood pressure is up, your job is average, so you ain't even got enough life insurance. Right?
Why is he telling us about himself?
Die at 65 years old.
I don't know.
I mean, why is he upset? Because he likes old crows?
I guess.
Well, yeah, then. You have one year, right?
He talking about Tyra Banks' boyfriend. That's what she talking about. That's who she put him on.
I mean, here's my thing. Tell me one bitch that's past 30 is considered the most beautiful woman in the world.
With the
Not one.
exception of Megan Good, I can't think of any.
And Megan Good's not what she used to be.
Yeah.
And that's hard to say.
Yeah.
She went down a step past 4 when she went past 30.
The Megan Good.
I mean, but Megan Good is also better than 99% of women walking the face of the earth.
Yeah. Yeah, Megan Good is the unicorn, to be fair to her.
But also Megan Good stays in the gym.
Yeah.
Y'all men got some nerve.
But she's 19 though. She's legal. But Tracy Ellis Ross out there, she's dating younger men too. Well, nobody say nothing when the white guys do it. If that sound like you, just stay away from my 19 and my 20-year-old daughter. Get out of here. But she's 19 though.
Don't worry, we won't flirt with her. Good Lord.
Guess what? Stop worrying about your 19 and 20-year-old daughters getting fucked by 40-year-old men because they were getting fucked by 20-year-old men when they were 14 and 15
Yep, pretty much.
because daddy couldn't give them all the money that they needed for school, so they had to get the money, extra money somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to act like
Yep. Oh, they don't want to
we
talk
don't
about
want to
that.
act like this shit. We don't even want to act like how predatory women are, even as teenagers, when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to getting men. Most men lost their virginity from a hot in the ass girl.
Yep. Oh,
And
nobody
I
wants to
dare,
talk about that.
I
him as a
dare
father,
somebody.
he's supposed to be getting his daughters ready for a husband. Forget
Exactly.
about if he does that, then he would be doing a good job. But talking about I'm looking, keep away from his daughter. No, you're supposed to find a husband for your daughter and make her a wife. That
Exactly.
what his job is.
Well, he's a failure, like everything else in his life. He's failed.
Yeah, I had a simp try to threaten me a couple weeks ago. Man, you may not be looking at my 18-year-old daughter. And I say in my comment, I don't look under 20. They talking about, you better not be looking at my 18-year-old daughter. I'm like, she will read my comment, you dumb fuck.
I said, let me ask you this question:
Mm-hmm.
why is your 18-year-old daughter looking at me?
Yeah.
Because she knows her
Yeah.
father's.
Let's talk
Because
about that.
number one, because she knows her father's a bitch,
Yep.
and she's really see. You're her father, but she calls me daddy.
Ooh. Yeah.
Well,
Why is why the 18-year-old girls on OnlyFans? These 18-year-old girls out there
don't be
just
looking at my
doing
18-year-old
this.
daughter, but your 18-year-old daughter got a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. 18-year-old daughter got a tattoo on her arm.
She got a tattoo on her pussy. Fuck her
Mm-hmm.
arm. That's not scandalous enough. You gotta act like 18-year-olds don't make decisions. Wait a minute. You can join the military at 17, but you're not grown, right?
Yep.
I mean, some people they say if they don't understand what's going on because these 18-year-old girls, 20, they're doing everything they're not supposed to do, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what they need to be worried about. They need to
And
try
see,
to
that's the
work.
problem that you just said. What did you call 18-year-old what? And what universe is an 18-year-old a girl?
Not my universe.
Correct.
That's the problem of the vernacular. They're little girls. No, they're
Mm-hmm.
not.
Nope.
I said, first of all, it's women trying to convince you to get these high mileage, fucking ultra synthetic bitches.
Over the hill.
That's the reason why women are cars because when they have high mileage, they become synthetic. They need the synthetics.
Mm-hmm.
Your pussy lips look like bed sheets.
Charles, don't talk about making it
And
sound like.
all over the world, 18-year-old girls are married and taking care of their husband and their children
Yep.
all over the
Some of them
world.
younger than
So
that
they
married
act
to
like
take care of their husbands and their children. Oops, I say that out loud.
I mean, let's keep it honest. If you had the ability to look like Shannon Sharp and to have Shannon Sharp's money, would you do it? Would
Yeah.
you go for? Would you go for? Why would I want Tracy? What's her name? Tracy
Ellis Ross.
Ellis.
Ellis Ross. Even though that's the stupidest name ever, because Ellis is her daddy's name.
Yep, it is.
So you living off your mother's clout, you no talent hack.
And it actually should be Tracy Ross Ellis, not Tracy Ellis Ross. But that
And
goes
then
to
on
show
top
you
of
that
that, well, men my age group have too much toxic masculinity. No, they just don't want to deal with your crazy ass shit. You look crazy. If you see a picture of her straightforward, she looks like a fucking supervillain.
Yep.
And she
Oh,
said she wants a man to be fluid, to work, to have something about gays. She said that's being toxic if you're not fluid, if you're not in your sexuality. Man, we are not fluid. I'm not fluid, and I'm younger, way younger than her.
Mm-hmm.
And
and she's
I'm
50.
rigid. I'm a man. I'm a man. If you want, I'm a man, and I want a woman to marry. Not no. There's no fluidity. You man and woman. You're the woman. I'm the man. So if that's if that's toxic to her, then she has a problem with a lot of
Well,
real
it's
men.
only toxic. It's
You
only
gotta
toxic.
remember though, she learned her femininity from a transformer, Toner Runner.
I mean, she also. I mean, look what her mom was doing with Michael Jackson. Oops, god damn,
Ooh,
god damn it.
ooh, ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
god damn,
I
she
felt
get it
that
from
one.
her mama. God
And didn't
damn it.
nobody say nothing when old Diana was doing it.
And she
I
was
was afraid
testing
of
out
Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson. She was testing out Michael Jackson. So god damn it.
He's on down the road.
Get her down the road.
And remember, Mike is not too much older than her daughter. He would
Mm.
have been. Like, what was he? What would he be, bro?
No, he would have been no, he would have been in his 60s because he died when he was 50.
He would have been in his 60s, so he's not too much older than her. Maybe 10 at best. Oh, yeah, she told Mike, I'm going to teach you how to go upside down.
Ooh,
Around you turn me inside out.
you can't win.
What
Can't
do they
break
say?
even. You can't get
What do
out
they say?
again.
Oh, but they don't talk about how the only reason you are younger guys is that you have to pay for them.
Yeah.
You break you buy. You break you buy.
Yeah, I
I'm
can hear
just,
the TV.
somebody told Ed we can hear the Matlock.
Hmm. Yeah, they just came out with a new man.
It's,
Like
it,
I ain't watched it yet.
Man, and now they got a Matlock with a woman. Oh God,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, I'm not interested.
I mean, it's like
I,
watching. It's like watching Queen Latifah be the Equalizer. Like,
oh,
Who thought this shit would be cool?
I don't know.
Like
Some
we can
women
make.
executives, just like they made She-Hulk and all these failures that they keep making, trying to take these women and make them take out 250-pound guys. These 5'3" tall women that are 130 pounds taking on these
Now the 250
250 pounds.
pound guy that was actually Queen Latifah. Okay, I got
Hmm.
to correct you on that one. But
So I
it's
mean,
like
it's just fantasy, and I mean, and so many times that the women have tried to do things that men do, like join the fire department, and they can't do what the rules were. They had to change it for them to pass, and so they just can't do it. You know,
Hmm.
in New York, they had the 150-pound dummy that you had to drag down, that you had to carry down the steps, and they couldn't do it. And they said,
Hmm.
oh, discrimination, discrimination. No, if you get in the fire, you need to take somebody out of a building that's 150 pounds. You can't drag them down the steps. You're gonna give them a concussion. But they
the
let
average.
the women drag them down when they're supposed to
The,
carry them
the
down.
average American doesn't even weigh 150 pounds.
Hmm.
Exactly. But I mean, so that's like a kid. But so if a kid is stuck in the building and they need to carry him out, these women can't do it.
The
They have to
average,
go back and go out there, get a man to go carry the 150-pound kid out of the building.
and
So,
during this time, the
but
building's collapsing around us.
yeah, yeah. If he's carrying somebody, he had to let that person down and get the other person. So, because she can't do it, but she's getting the same pay. I mean, if she could
Hmm.
do it, that's a different story. But she can't do it, so that's
I
why
remember.
you shouldn't have any
I always
fire
tell this.
women in New York.
I always tell this story where you had three females officers ask if they could have a male officer with them to check a
Hmm.
vacant house. And I'm thinking to myself, aren't you bitches paid to do this?
They want the money, but they don't want to do the job. I mean, we got people at my job doing the same thing. They want the money, but they don't want to do the hard work. And sometimes the job is hard, and they want a man to do it, but they want the same pay. So it's just it's crazy.
Okay, fellas, we have a new segment for the Coliseum. We're going to test out, and it's simply called Game Time. Let's see what we're gonna play today. Let's go. Let's go play with the pyramids for a little bit. But y'all continue.
I don't get it. It's like
I mean, they want
well,
to find the apartments that they can manage, but the
Mm-hmm.
hard labor, the hard work, sometimes that has to be done. They don't want to do it, and that's
I
just
mean, by the way, it's nice that you're shouting out Tracy Ellis Ross and her origin story back in ancient Egypt.
You ain't shit for that.
Never claimed to be. I remember I had like when BGS said she was fine. I was like, dude, that eye gets me every time. Sorry, I love you, BGS, but that
She
eye
was
gets me
fine
all the
back in her
time.
younger days, but she
Was
ain't
the
this
was the
time.
eye like that back in her younger days?
Yeah, but it was
Oh
still
god,
good to look at.
Hell
So
yeah. I
but
say
she had that behind. That was it was when she was younger.
yeah,
She
she had
had
it
that.
ass man.
She had a bad shape for yeah. I mean, on
I mean, she
TV at
probably,
that time, she was
I
one of a
believe
few women.
I believe she had a bad shape because she's not out of shape now. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, here's the crazy part. It's hard to look at her as fine when she had three other bitches who been looking better than her or the girlfriends.
Ah,
say
well,
it again. Say it again.
That's my gripe. It's like, god damn.
And Charles, she light skinned it.
mm-hmm.
And she said, I'm gonna put my good eye on you.
Man, she got eyes like a frog.
Man, she got eyes like a goddamn census character.
Mm-hmm.
Donuts. Mm. Like, god damn. It's like, I guess back in the day, she was built more like a Pixar mom.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Pixar because you know them horny little dirty bastards who making the moms look shaped like Mrs. Incredible. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
god damn. I'm just like, but yet you criticize Shannon, but not one motherfucker had shit to say in Tracy Ellis Ross. And she's on Michelle. What was that on Michelle Obama's joint?
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But that's the
and
one who got Michelle Obama this week said the reason why she didn't go to the Jimmy Carter's um funeral and to the inauguration was because she had to talk herself into not going. She had to tell herself she doesn't have a dress, and it's her time now.
Uh,
I said, I mean,
in other words, I'm independent.
it is so discouraging for black men to, if you work hard, become the president. All you got to do at this point is to show up for him a couple of times a year, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and for
Mm-hmm.
funerals, whatever. And she can't do that. It's so
you're doing it for
frustrating.
another. You do know your husband's in the list of the Chronicles of Rulers of America, right?
Yep.
And you had to be. It had to be the black one, man. Had to be.
If he was married to almost any other woman, race of woman, they would have been there. It's the easy job. I mean, all she had to do is show up. What's she talking about?
And this
She
is the
has
bad
all
part about
year
it.
to be her independent self and talk about herself and do all that stuff. Just had to show up for two
You
events, and
don't
that
even
was
have
too
to.
much.
You don't even have to. I said you don't find it weird that the motherfucker walked down the aisle by himself.
Mm.
It was a bad look. A bad look. I can
You made black
my
women.
women will not support me.
You
And it's
made
just as
black women
bad as
pathetic.
Shawnee O'Neal having all these kids with this man adopting your kids, taking all the blame, and then you still say, "Well, I don't love him." Just a bad
Yeah.
look. Just a bad
Bad look.
look.
That's like
Be quiet. Shut up. Just be sit right there.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do it.
Yep.
I mean, that's it. Just it makes me. It kind of. I mean, it kind of makes me sad that they just can't. These guys like Shaq and they are the top of their sport, top of their political career. You should be
Yeah.
proud and happy just to sit there and be quiet, support your man, and just can't do it. It's too difficult for them to do. Show a little bit of respect to a black man. It's very
Hmm.
discouraging. That's why a lot of brothers have to marry, other women from
Yep.
other places. If you want a black woman, she, really can't. It's hard to find one in America. She has to be from somewhere else. There's not been her mind hasn't been polluted with this feminism, this female power stuff that's not really working in the real world. You know.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to explore the Great Pyramids here.
I mean, I was telling some guys today on that the one thing that I enjoy with my Latina wife is that she's happy with what I got. She
Yeah.
doesn't need a Birkin bag. She doesn't need a Gucci belt. She's good with whatever I get
Oh,
her,
oh,
and
you
she's
mean those cheap Chinese products that they just slapped the label on? Oops, I say that out loud.
yeah, yeah. Because there's a big like a running joke about I had guys and women telling me I need to buy my wife a Gucci belt. And
Mm.
and she doesn't even want a Gucci belt, but they said I should buy it because she cooks for me, she cleans for me, she's good to me. You need to buy her this, and I'm like, she doesn't want it, and I'm not going to do it, and you ain't gonna make me
Yeah,
do it.
if you don't.
Like, I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all obsessed with her getting a belt, and she's happy with what she got,
Mhm.
and it doesn't even look that good. I mean, I don't.
Because
It's amazing. Just want me to waste my
because
money.
we want everybody to be miserable too. We want everybody to be miserable. I
Mhm.
said, look, have you ever
Yeah.
cooked for a woman? Have you ever changed a tire for a woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cooking and changing a tire and doing small things, cutting her grass and doing all kinds of shit for a woman, especially when she's either busy or sick. She'll remember that more than the Gucci.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. And my wife cooks
But
for me
I'll
every
give you
day.
I'll give you an example. Everybody knows there's two times you don't fuck with me. When I'm in a really tight man game, watching UFC or boxing, a really good boxing belt or UFC belt, or when the Ravens play. That's what my ex girlfriend did years ago. Drive a car, told her not to drive till we get it to the mechanics or get it towed there. So
Mhm.
she gets stuck. I live on East Baltimore. She lives over west. Depending on which spot, that's 25 minutes. And depending on traffic, 35. So thank God that everybody was at the game, which opened up traffic. So I'm zooming there. Luckily, she's in a parking lot, and her dad was with her. Her
Mm.
dad's an older guy. Her dad's even older than my dad.
Okay.
So I got tools in my shit trying to figure out how to start this shit. But I guess, I took my hammer and blessed be Shango and Thor, hit that fucking alternator to cut on. And she was so thankful. So next thing I know, later that night, I get a knock on my door, and she's looking like a goddamn 1920s noir fucking detective with nothing but a trench coat and some heels.
Mm.
And apparently, the only thing she wore was the heels.
Oh.
And she brought food too.
Yeah. That was
So,
a that
Was
was a
it?
snack.
so did I need to buy a Gucci belt? No. Have I bought clothing items? Yes. But you don't need to go super high fashion that we could go, like,
Mm.
bitch, we could go take a trip over there and get it for like a tenth of the price. Would you want me to pay in America one Gucci purse or the same money you pay for that Gucci purse? We could get 20 from
Mm.
the same people who make it. Come on, economics, bitch. But guess what? How
Yeah.
many motherfuckers ever got that treatment of like the trench coat treatment? Shout out to cousin T-Tom because Lord knows when he came to Fire and Smoke that time, it wasn't like picking his brain. It was comparing notes. It was like a kindred spirit
Oh wow.
I
because
mean, that's what
he
most
gave.
brothers want. They want to be appreciated. When they do something
Right.
for a woman, they want her to do something back. And they don't understand. It's like say it's the little things. If she, brings you some coffee or, brings you a donut or, just something, you don't have to be nothing big time, but just, giving you that rubbing your feet without saying anything or rubbing your shoulders, while
Hmm.
while watching TV or just being quiet. So, when you got something on your mind. And the women don't want it. They just don't want to do the little things. And they don't want to do they don't want to do anything. That's the biggest problem.
Hmm.
They don't want to do the big things or the little things. And they say they kind of try to say I was abusing my wife because she cooks for me every day. And
What?
that's what they were trying to say that I'm doing too much. And I said she wants to do it. And and they try to say that it's too much. And there's some women who refuse. I don't care how much money you make, what you do, how you look. They say cooking for a man 7 days a week is slavery.
Well,
What?
let's
Oh.
compete. Let's compete to that, right?
Hmm.
Do
This
I
is
need to
crazy.
do I need to repost my Charles Faulkner rules of protection? What's the first rule of protection?
Obedience.
What's the second rule? Protection costs. What do I get for the cost of my life or taking another one?
Mm. Great question.
I
Yeah.
mean, when you think about this, and it'd be like, you could go to the store. Nobody tried to talk to me when I went to the store. You know why? They knew who house you came out of.
Hmm.
And what are they
I
going
mean,
to say?
they don't
I mean,
understand. You put your
go
life
ahead.
on the line for this woman. You're putting your health on the line for this woman. So by her cooking for you, or cleaning your house, is just it's reciprocal. It's not not slavery because you're doing for her and she's doing for you. But they don't
Do you
understand.
know?
They don't understand that.
Do you know what the important job is for a woman of any community? Is to cook. Why? Because it was her job to be the nutritionist. Because of a lot of women's lack of cooking,
What up, Louis?
guess what happens? You have an overabundance of what? Overweight and diabetes.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on, Jesse?
Sir Jesse of International Travels, Miss Ultimate Man of Mystery, or
Yeah,
as
a
we
woman
commonly
could put a
refer to
couple
him.
of years of her
Yes,
life
sir.
by just cooking for you, and you don't have to
What's
worry
going
about
on?
Hmm.
eating. That there's something planned out for you that's going to keep you a little bit slimmer. It's going to keep you a little bit more healthier because that's one less thing that you have to worry about.
And by the way, yes, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right,
yeah,
Louis. WrestleMania too. Yep. Yes, sir. My nigga.
Yeah, I'm
I've
thinking about
come
the
to
beat up Hulk Hogan.
interrupt. I have come to interrupt this broadcast with a special message. Make sure you niggas go see Sinners in theaters.
Oh, it's good, huh?
If you like for black male images to be positive in media, then you will definitely support the film.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They did their
Oh,
thing. I
you
heard.
have to do
I
that.
was supposed to go. I was supposed to go see it this weekend, but everybody pulled me. Shout out to Dr. Dunbar and John, who came out, from the both from the Black Manosphere, and my boy Darren, who came out to Fire and Smoke. Had a great fucking conversation. Oh man, I'm gonna
Shout
make sure
out.
that's gonna be one of the DMV spots for the Black Manosphere. Bring your ladies. Bring a lady. Hell, sure they gotta be your lady, or as long as she's born a lady, bring her.
Mhm.
Um, and fellas, if you live in the DMV area, come with me next week to Fire and Smoke. Oh,
Woo.
Not one person I heard who came there didn't like it. Mm.
Well, I'm in
Back to you,
Atlanta.
Jesse.
It's me and AL. We the two only people that have seen another
Current,
Ryan Coogler classic.
currently, yes, I will go see it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I heard it was very. I heard a lot of people saying it's a very good film to go watch.
Yeah, if I get a chance, I'll go see it.
I heard no
Listen,
negative.
listen, listen, listen. You got if you're a black man, you have to go support at least once in theaters. Um, Something I hear a lot of manosphere creators say repeatedly is
Mm-hmm.
what's the thing that most black manosphere creators say? What support black male media? Well, this is black male media on a major scale.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Will do, sir.
And I mean, and not
I mean, I'm
only
not.
that,
I don't really want to talk about the movie because everybody's been talking about it since it's been out. I've talked about it, but I will say this. One thing I noticed about this film and Ryan Coogler's film in particular, Ryan Coogler's other films as well, is his films are not trauma centric like a lot of black films are. They didn't sneak no homosexual stuff in here like they did with the new Jonathan Majors movie. Which the new Jonathan Majors movie was really good. I think he should be nominated for his performance in that movie, but they snuck in some gay shit at the end of the movie. Tell you that. Um,
Really?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was like, okay, you're enjoying the movie, and then, okay, we're just gonna slide this on up in here in the last 15 to 30 minutes. Um, and this is magazine dreams that I'm talking about, but with the movie Sinners, I was kind of bracing myself as I do with all movies with black men. I'm kind of waiting on some feminist shit to come up here, waiting on some woke shit to come in here, waiting on some homo shit to come up in here, and it's safe to say that none of it ever happened. And the other thing I'll say about the black male characters is one, they are fully realized human beings within the movie. Um, they are flawed characters, but they they are flawed for a reason. Like there's a purpose to their flaws. It's not just like, okay, well, this character is violent just because he's a black man, or this character is hypersexual and all this type of stuff just because you're a black man. If there's flaws between the characters in this movie, they actually have a rhyme or reason for them to be in flaws. And not only that, but they actually redeem themselves for the flaws that they have. So, like I said, I don't want to really go into the plot and stuff. It was a really great movie. I give it a 10 out of 10. I'll probably see it 2 or 3 times in theater just to
Okay.
support such a positive showing of black men running shit on the big screen and not being feminists or homosexuals. But and I'll just leave it at that. I've been promoting the movie to friends and family since I seen it, as well as I haven't really been on a panel in a few weeks. But now that I'm on now, I'm promoting it to y'all. And I told Charles the same day I went to see it. So,
Okay.
what y'all niggas need to get y'all shit together, man. Y'all got Keisha up here going to see this shit 3, 4 times, and y'all niggas haven't seen it, man. Come on, man. We got to get it together, Black Manosphere.
what you gonna do, brother, when Ryan Coogler and Sinners run wild with you?
But I'm a huge Ryan Coogler fan anyway, man.
Well, the
Yeah,
last movie I
I
saw
guess
was
you,
Captain America.
I guess you could say. I guess you could say you can see the difference between Sinners and Wakanda Forever. Definitely.
well, what I say is this: I'll say that all Ryan Coogler's film, except for Wakanda Forever, I enjoyed for obvious reasons. But I blame that on the studios. So I don't blame that on Ryan Coogler. All the shit that he did, with his own, have all been pretty much like 10 out of 10s. I mean, Fruitvale Station, Creed, Sinners, even that Black Panther movie, not the
The
not
first
the
one.
Black Panther for Marvel, but the Judas and the Black Messiah, the movie about the Black Panthers, about Fred Hampton in particular. He was actually one of the executive producers of that movie. And it was actually the first all black production team, all black producer team to be nominated for several Academy Awards. So, and that was a real good ass movie too. But and even the first Black Panther, to your point, to your mention, Charles, even the first Black Panther was, in my opinion, uh, if not a 10 out of 10, very close to it. And
Wakanda
you could
Forever.
and you could imagine that with him being kind of. I kind of feel like working with Marvel, you are kind of hamstrung a little bit. You kind of kept in a certain box. But this Sinners movie, I mean, he got to do everything that he wanted to, and he did not disappoint. I mean, I put it like this: if you follow Dr. Ron O'Neill on Facebook, this brother been talking about this shit every day for like the past 2 weeks on his Facebook page. So if you know he talking about it, you know it's on point, man. To that level, you know what I'm saying? He did about 2 streams on his channel about it. He was on Dr. T stream, and he been posting about it like crazy. So oh yeah, I mean it ain't
Don't let
out
him.
yet, Ray Hammer.
Don't let him. Don't let him. Oh, he almost got the big boot up on you, brother. Oh, don't let him get him, brother. Oh,
Did you get a chance to? Did anybody get a chance to watch the season finale of
Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Oh yeah, I did. That was
Man,
interesting.
man. My favorite part of the entire season is when Punisher said if those Red, if those goddamn fanboys come up in here, I'm gonna chop them up, Red. I was like, oh man, that shit's hilarious,
If
dude.
you read the comics, that's how their relationship really is.
No, I bet. I bet.
They really do respect each other. But here's the craziness. The craziness
The
about it is they understand each other more and more and more. I like the after credit scene when the dummy shakes his hand and he breaks his arm and takes the key.
oh yeah, that was
And that
great.
lets you know the Punisher, the difference between the cricket cops and the Punishers, he actually has a code.
Yeah.
Not morality, he has a code. He's black pill. The Punisher's even more black pill than Batman.
I mean, you don't get more black pill than that. I mean, he just it's like he has no value for life.
No, he has a value for life. He wouldn't kill innocent people.
Like the way he kills people that he views as wrong is just so casual, bro. It's crazy. Like that scene with him and Daredevil when they're in that apartment, that's chef's kiss. to that whole sequence.
And
And
here's the part about it. Daredevil fights his demons when Punisher embraces the demon, but still
that
not an
sounds
evil
about right.
person.
That sounds about right. What Kingpin did to that one character. Oh my goodness.
And crushed his damn head and jaw cart.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a brutal dude, isn't he? And he plays them very
Man,
well because he plays them kind of like
it gave
something's
some
off about this
goosebumps.
guy. He plays them like something's off with that guy.
Yeah, it's very subtle because like I feel like 80% of the time you think he's a normal person, then the other 20% is like, all right, okay, something's not quite right here. He's a fantastic actor. I love that actor, man.
You almost forget him
I liked
playing.
him in there's this movie that I like called Identity. Y'all ever seen that movie with John Cusack?
Mhm. Yeah,
I love him in that movie.
you
I
almost
think
forget
that's
him in
him.
Men in.
I gotta look it up.
You,
Might be
you
wrong.
almost forget him in Men in Black, don't you?
Yeah, I did forget him. I can't think of him in the
You can. You almost forget about him in Law and Order, right?
I've never been a fan of Law and Order, so
Doo-doom. I always joke about how the guy said, who made the song "Cop Killer" became a cop on TV for like 20 years. The irony.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Nick Franklin?
I just finished watching this new Netflix movie called Havoc. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. That's why I wasn't up here so early.
Can
I
somebody
watched
time out? Can somebody time out Nick Franklin?
Nick.
Who's watching from my broadcast? Any
Okay,
racist comment?
oh my god, I don't
'Cause
see
I'm
it.
not trying to get his shit.
Who's Nick
White
Frank?
dudes were pissed. No. The Punisher is who he is. The Punisher is not. The Punisher is who he is because he has a code. He doesn't respect dirty cops. He said, if you want a hero, look at Captain America. So he respects cops who do their job to the best of their ability. He says, y'all supposed to look for justice. I look for punishment.
Yeah. I mean, man, there was a lot going on in Daredevil. I thought it was very
I didn't
different
think
from the
that.
Netflix series.
I didn't think they were going to go hard for killing Foggy.
I mean, shit. I mean, look what they did in the first episode. Look what Daredevil did in the first episode.
When he just tossed his ass.
Like, whoop, sorry.
Even though fucking
What the?
Bullseye, that motherfucker was
That,
tossing fucking knives at his ass, wasn't he?
yeah, that was some tight ass scenes. But I'm trying to figure out how the hell this motherfucker still living. What the
He
fuck?
doesn't. His nerve endings are cut, so he doesn't feel pain.
Oh, is that the deal with him? Is that explained in the
But
series or is that a part of it in
both,
the show? I mean,
both,
in the comics.
yeah, both. Like in
Oh,
other words, he was born with this weird ability that he can't miss a target. Like he can use anything as a weapon. That's why he can use his tooth. He can use playing cards.
yeah.
He can use playing cards. He can use size.
I'm
And you
not gonna
forget.
lie, man. He was a badass villain, dude.
And you got to forget if they actually played it right. He's the one who kills Elektra in the comics, which is his long love, which is a long time love interest of Daredevil,
Daredevil, yeah.
and he
He was a
fucked him up. I mean, he fucked.
he was a menacing ass
I mean, you put
villain.
him in one of the Marvel movies, he'll fuck up a couple of heroes.
And I'm like, shit, dude. This motherfucker won't die. And he can't miss. Any
Anything can be used. Anything in his
outside
hand could be used as a weapon. Like I mean,
I'll
a
try to.
toothpick, a dog, a fucking piece of shrapnel, a
I
fucking
mean,
light.
look, they made the point of this motherfucker what he did with that damn tooth, boy. They made their point clear with that. I was like, God damn.
You put a gun in his hand. You put an actual weapon in his hand.
I'm like, I would love to see him versus
Hawkeye,
some DC guys.
probably Deathstroke, which is a waste of
I'm
a porn
trying.
star. Which is
I'm
a
kind of
waste of a porn
tired,
star
man.
name.
So my brain is not picking up what I'm trying to think of.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to look it up. So like him versus
Oh, Kingpin's not a cup.
him versus Deadshot and him versus
Or Deadshot needs
him.
technology. You know, Deadshot.
Bullseye, Deadshot, and Bloodsport. That'll be cool.
Well, Deadshot is accurate, but you're talking about like this dude can't miss if he did, even if he wanted to.
I'm trying to think. Did he even use guns in the Daredevil series?
Well, the shot that was supposed to be for fists.
Oh yeah, the snipers. I think that was the
I
only gun
mean,
he.
yeah, he doesn't need them. He just used knives. He used whatever, anything. You got to think about it. If you break a beer bottle and all that broken glass, you just gave him 30-round magazine. You can use a baseball. He was a pitcher in the comics one time. He used a baseball and killed a man.
Mm.
Did y'all see any? Did y'all see anything good lately besides Daredevil?
Um, Anime, no, because anime's been sucking. But I will say this: since the first season is over, look at like Sakamoto Days. Watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Good action, but it's funny as fuck too. Imagine a retired fucking the world's greatest hitman retires, gets married, has a daughter, gets fat, and he runs a convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
And they got $1 billion bounty on his head, and everybody's trying to kill him. But
The
guess what
Sounds
happened?
was good.
His skills never deteriorated. This
Yeah.
motherfucker
Yeah.
deflected a bullet with some hard candy.
What did you think about Sinners without telling us too much about the movie?
It was good. It was weird but good. I mean,
I'm trying to see that shit. I'm trying to make it out to Dallas to see it on the 70 millimeter screen, IMAX screen, if I can, man. If
mm-hmm.
I can. Why you thought it was weird?
Okay. Then
Uh,
let me just put it in terms. Maybe you can relate or you can't, because nobody can relate
I'm gonna
to
get out of here, folks. I'm gonna keep it running. Woo! Don't forget to support AB Media with the Coliseum. Woo! I'm out.
Mhm. Okay. Was it in?
you know, you muffling, bro. You muffling. I ain't hear
Yeah, you're muffling.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You got all that going on, and you got vampires. So I'll leave it at that. Mm-hmm. I'll leave it for you to figure out the rest.
I didn't hear shit you said. That's why I'm laughing. All I heard was I'll leave it at that.
Vampires, 1930s, the end of Jim Crow segregation.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Well, yeah, man. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna probably see it 2 more times in theater. I'm gonna try to see it in Dallas at the 7 millimeter. I gave it a 10 out of 10. So that's like the largest IMAX screen and the
Mm.
largest film that they because he shot it on IMAX and I think it was a Kodak Panavision And so it uses a 70 millimeter film, which is the largest film they can use. And it's only the 70 millimeter is only available in 8 theaters in the country, and Dallas is one of them. So I'm gonna try my best to see it on that 70 millimeter, and then I'm gonna see it in Ghana again with my
Okay.
friends, probably for a third time. I wish I found a bootleg though, so I can, cause it's one of those movies like Get Out where you be trying to dissect shit and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I missed this part last time, yada yada yada. And man, if they don't get no nominations for this shit, boy, these some racist bastards.
They not because
Because the acting was on point, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody acted their ass off. Michael B. Jordan, I've always felt like he was a pretty good actor, but I felt like this was, in my opinion, his best performance. Like I literally forgot that it was
Okay.
an actor playing the twins. Dale, what's your boy name? Delroy Lindo. Oh man, that dude there, dude, the old school brother, man, definitely felt like my one of my deceased uncles in that bad boy. That's from Mississippi. He was definitely on point, man. I mean, everybody was on point. And it's one of those movies that there's a lot of black people.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those movies you just can't get it off your mind, bro. It's like when you see it, it stays on your mind for days and maybe weeks to come. And I'm not the only person that said this.
Okay.
Dr. T said it. Dr. Ron O'Neill said it. Laban's Journal said it because they did. I don't know if you saw. They did a big. It was a spoiler review though, so you don't want to see it until after you see the movie. But they did a big spoiler review. It was about six people in the space, I believe, that typically do movie reviews getting together, and it was about a 4 or 5 hour stream, and uh it was on point, man. It was on point on all factors because the thing is, AB, is a lot of time you might have a good black show or movie, right?
Right.
But the black male characters may be terrible. So let's take Lovecraft Country for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
By production standards, I mean it's a good sci-fi show. The writing's pretty good, the acting's pretty good, the production value is pretty good, and they have some good scenarios. But when it comes down to the black male characters, they're terrible. I mean, they're violent, they're hypersexual, they don't have any agency,
Mm-hmm.
and they're very reactive. And so, for you to get like a genuinely good movie where even white people like, oh man, that movie was good, but then it's a black movie and you have really good black male characters on top of that. I mean, you can't beat that, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot beat that. But I guess I'll let you go to bed then, since it's just us two, man. Everybody then build out.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you ain't tapped out yet. Well, I don't know. It's probably not even that late. Huh? Yeah, it ain't
No, it's
even
not that late. I think I only got like 2 hours. Yeah, 2:42.
2:42. Yeah, but yeah, man,
But
definitely go support it when you can, bro. Definitely go support it when you can. And I say
yeah, the
that
last
to
movie I
the
went
entire
to see
audience.
was Brave New World.
I didn't know that was a movie.
Yeah, Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't. I
Oh, oh
forgot.
yeah, I know you're thinking about the book, right?
No, I'm thinking about Star Wars.
Oh,
or Star Trek, one of them. No, Star Trek, Star Trek.
Star Trek. Uh, I think
Yeah,
Strange New Worlds is
Star Trek have a series called Brave New. Oh no, I'm
Strange
sorry,
New
Strange
Worlds.
New Worlds. Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
enjoyed
think
it.
about the Captain America?
It was good, in my opinion.
Okay.
Now, was it end game level? No, but it was still a good movie.
'Cause I think it's like the either the worst view or like the third worst view Marvel or MCU movie. I liked it so far for what I've seen. I didn't finish watching it because it was like I was watching a bootleg and it was crappy. I kind of I'm not so big on supporting Marvel movies now, unless it's gonna be something I know is gonna be on point, like uh Daredevil and Wolverine. I mean not Daredevil,
Hmm.
Deadpool and Wolverine. I knew that shit was gonna be on point, and so I supported it. Brave New World. I mean, the actor, the leading actor, that's my old neighbor. Went to the same barber and gym for the longest.
Hmm.
So I would support on that level, but as far as you know, so for what I seen, it was cool.
Hmm.
It was cool. I didn't get to finish it though, but you know, I try to
But
check.
yeah, yeah. I'm a fan of Star. I'm a big Trekkie. I watch a lot of the Star Trek. In fact, it's probably what I'm going to go to bed on.
I never got into Star Trek, man. I tried. I mean, I like those the alternate universe movies. I thought they were pretty good
Okay.
with Chris Pine and those guys. My boy that used to play Siler from Heroes.
Mm.
um, but I've seen a lot, at least seen a lot of good movies lately. But I think Sinners is by far movie of the year, though. I'm gonna just say that right
Oh,
now.
really?
I seen Mickey 17 was good uh, this year. Magazine Dreams was really good. Besides the gay stuff,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
trying to think what else I seen this year that was good. Captain
I did
America.
actually just
Pretty
got
good.
finished watching the movie with Dr. T. It was called it's one of Tyler Perry's movies called Jazz something.
Oh, the Jazz Ben's Dream or something like that. The Jazz
Yeah.
Blues.
Yeah,
I,
something
I
like
know what
that. Yeah.
you're talking about. I have.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
It was
seen.
okay. It was okay.
Yeah, that's it.
It wasn't as bad as his usual shit. Although the dude
Well,
got though the brother got killed at the end.
yeah. Companion. Yeah. There's a lot of good movies out this year. The
Hmm.
Companion was good. The Black Bag was good. With Michael Fassbender. Mickey 17 was really good.
Oh, Michael Fassbender. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, he has a new spy thriller called Black Bag.
Hmm.
Um,
I like him as my one of my favorite villains, Magneto.
oh yeah, he was
I've
really,
always, for
he
some
was,
odd reason, I've always been Magneto head.
I really liked him as Magneto. Too bad. I mean, they started off good with those movies, and it kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
anything else I seen from this year that was good? Let's see. Well, that's all. Oh, Bullet Train Explosion on Netflix was pretty decent.
Okay.
And the movie I just finished watching before coming on here, Havoc, was pretty decent. Uh,
Havoc. What is that on?
that's on Netflix. It's a new Tom Hardy movie. They also have Forrest Whitaker in it.
Mm. Okay.
But now, as far as TV shows, The Pit on Max is really good. If you like medical dramas,
Mm.
Andor. kicked off this weekend, so I'll be watching that
Oh,
tomorrow.
I gotta watch that.
Andor
Season 2
season
kicked off this
2.
weekend.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta
Oh,
watch that.
dropped on the 22nd.
Okay.
And Last of Us season 2 is third. Episode 3 comes out tomorrow. That's really good. I like this I like this series You that just came out, but I'm like
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 seasons behind, so I don't know when I'm gonna get that.
I know
Oh, and Black
that's what I am with Reacher. I'm about 2 or 3 seasons behind.
with who?
Reacher.
Reacher. Okay, I haven't
That's
even
on
started. I haven't
that's
even
on
started
Prime.
watching that in my other neighbors in that. My
Mm.
other old neighbors in that. Black Mirror new season dropped last week, and
Okay.
I binge watched the hell out of that. That's my shit. Um, I'm behind on a lot of stuff, man. I got a whole list of stuff I gotta watch, like the Wheel of Time. Shit,
Yeah.
gotta watch the new season of that. There's another series I watched that was pretty. I enjoyed. Dope Thief. That was pretty good with Ving Rhames and the black guy from Atlanta. It's pretty
Mm.
good. I want. There's another an Asian Netflix show I want to see. Weak Hero. I want to watch that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good stuff out there, man. A lot of good stuff out there, but Sinners
Yeah.
is just one of those movies where it's like, damn, these kind of stuff they put in here, you know? Why am I still thinking about this damn movie?
Hmm. Yeah. Any games you've been playing recently?
Nah, man, I haven't played games in months. Like I've been basically spending my free time to watch stuff like
Okay.
movies, TV shows. To be honest, I haven't touched any games. The last game I played, Dave. I really like this game. It's called Dave something. I gotta look up the name. Dave the Diver. It's called.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like you're playing this fat Mexican guy.
Huh.
You're fishing for fish, and you're scuba diving for fish, and you gotta cook the fish in the restaurant. It's a pretty cool game. Pretty cool game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not everybody's gonna like the genre, but it's actually a really good game.
Yeah. I've been actually been playing a lot of Oblivion recently. They re-released Oblivion after 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. They redid the engine in Unreal 5,
Hmm.
but it still has that Oblivion. It still has that Bethesda feel to it.
I never really got into it, but I did want to get into Fallout, and I
Fallout.
see the only thing I like about those games is for me personally, I feel like a lot of pressure because it takes those type of games take so many hours
Yeah, yeah,
to
that's true.
play. So like even with I prefer movies because I can just watch that shit for 2 hours and I'm done. But
Hmm.
you talk about a damn TV show, man, that might be 8, 10, 12 hours, just to get through it. So a lot of times I won't even start if I don't
Hmm.
'cause it's some games that are long that I was able to beat but it's kind of hard in adulthood. Like I tried the couple years ago, I tried to finish Red Dead Redemption.
Mm. Which one?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, I still ain't finished it yet either.
Man,
Uh, yeah.
it's like
I
I
beat
got
the first one, but I haven't had time to beat the second one. So there's a
yeah, I
lot of
think I beat
mechanics.
the first one like
I'm still
excuse me.
pissed off they killed John, but
I was like a kid when I beat the first one. I think I was in
mhm.
high school at the time or something like that. But shit, it's different when you're an adult, man. You gotta really manage your time to be able to get this shit completed.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Like for
There's so
real.
much shit to the second one though. You got to learn how to clean your horse and shit. Gotta make sure you eat. I was like, damn, this is a
Well,
full blown RPG.
yeah, a lot of it you don't have to do, but if you want to, you can do a lot
Mm-hmm.
of it. I guess I mean, it's a lot of stuff on there, man. It's a lot of stuff
You
on there.
can
Now, the
rob
cool thing
people,
about the second one was,
rob people's houses for real.
shit, they actually had a fake version of my hometown up in there. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Oh, really?
They had a fake New Orleans in there.
Oh, I haven't got to that far. I haven't got that far yet. Guess I need to keep playing it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I was like, yeah, this is definitely New Orleans. I could tell by the architecture, but it's New Orleans from back in that time.
Oh, yeah, the Western Times.
But the French Quarter looked the same. The only thing different is they might have like cobble roads and shit up in there, but it still had the same architecture and stuff. So that was pretty cool. It's only like the second game I've seen like New Orleans. The other one was trying to think of this PlayStation game with the mutants and all that. Can't think of the name.
Mm.
But yeah, I haven't played anything, but later this year I definitely want to stock up on all AAA titles I missed on in the past couple years, like the Red Dead, not the Red Dead, the Dead
Mm-hmm.
Space remake, the Final Fantasy IV remake. I mean, not Final Fantasy IV, the Resident Evil 4 remake,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a whole list of AAA games I gotta uh beat, man. And I also for the Final Fantasy VII sequel, which they can't. I don't remember the title, but you know what I mean. Shit.
Part whatever. I know they broke it up from the
Yeah,
original
yeah.
game.
Part two or so, whatever.
Part three,
So it's
whatever.
a lot
Yeah.
of it's a lot of stuff I got to get into, man. And it's crazy because I feel like this generation of gaming is probably almost over. So
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 will probably be coming out in less than 4 years, probably.
You mean six? You mean
Yeah,
six?
6. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm tired, man. That's how you know I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
in the wrong names and shit. But I'm gonna try to stay up another couple hours and maybe get one more movie in if I can.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause the only thing I watched today was I rewatched Creed, uh, and I watched Havoc, and I finished watching Bullet Train Explosion,
Mm.
which it's another it's a I think a Japanese Netflix movie that dropped. Um, but yeah, I've been trading my game time for movie time and TV time.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh man.
Cut my cord, man. What are your thoughts on the Shannon Sharp crap that's going on?
Oh yeah, I talked a little bit about that on Arts last night. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's messed up, but you gotta try to move better, man. Especially when
Yeah.
you over here. Only problem I have with Shannon Sharp is that he was being hypocritical because I mean I brought this up on Arts show. Yeah,
That's what you did.
he was talking about Donnell Rollins having a 23-year-old baby mama,
Mm-hmm.
and now look what's happened with him.
Yeah.
Chick you met her when she was 19, and it's like in your mind, and all this stuff going on with
Mm-hmm.
yourself, and you saying all this stuff to this brother they're the same age, I believe. I think both of them are 56, and so
Mm-hmm.
he got a chick that's even younger than the chick that she had. Well, but then I think it's even worse because Donnell actually wiped up the chick, and
Mm-hmm.
he got her at 23 when he was younger. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think he got her at 23, like when he was in his 40s. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So it's like,
And Shannon Sharp just got a booty call, pretty much.
well, it's not even a booty call. It was like I don't know what you call it, because it's like he was having fun with her, but it was not just, it wasn't like a one night stand or nothing like that. Like they've been rocking for like a couple years. I mean, he been dealing with other chicks at the same time, but they say that's why she mad, because he was because of the thing that happened with the other chick. Remember, he got
Yeah.
caught having.
Yeah.
And I'm not even mad. Donnell Rollins' baby mama called out Shannon Sharp.
Mm. Sounds about right.
She was she reposted the stuff of Shannon saying, "Oh, she 23. How you gonna be with a 23-year-old man?
How you gonna
So
be with a
yeah, man,
19-year-old hoe?
you can't be hypocritical, man. You cannot be a
Mm-hmm.
hypocrite. It's gonna come back to bite you in the ass, man."
Yeah. How you gonna talk about a 23-year-old when you with a 19-year-old hoe?
And he had and Donnell wifed the chick up. They still together, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, she's not a bad looking
What's
chick,
going
man.
on,
Cute,
Ed?
cute. I mean, she looked better than the chick that he got caught with. She
What
looked
is up,
way.
Jack? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. He's loud as hell, boy. You sound like you got that mic I had a couple years ago.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, can
You're
you
good.
hear us?
Can you hear us? Uh-oh.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Oh
See if he
Lord.
comes back. Then after
But
he
yeah,
says this stuff, well, I'm going to bed, man. To cut it off early.
yeah, I feel you. But yeah, that's what I think about it, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I'll be up here for a hot couple of minutes. Yeah, what's up, Jesse? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing pretty damn good. How about
Yeah,
yourself?
well, no, I'm doing all right. Dealing with these motherfuckers. Yeah, what's up? I know I already said what's up. Yeah, man. I know you were talking about this. Yeah, Shannon Sharp, man. I thought he was good, but I'm starting to think he might be a little cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that made me thought he might be cooked was when I watch some of Lead Attorney show. He was Lead Attorney was bringing up all those past cases that we never heard about, all the way back to like 2010. So I'm
Yeah, he
like,
might be
yeah,
cooked.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, it just depends on how much the media really want to go after him, and it kind of depends on how much protected he really is. Because which it seemed like he ain't. Because it depends on if he making people money. He'll get left alone. But it's kind of like if he didn't have all them cases, he'd be all right. But it's kind of like a where there's smoke, there's fire kind of situation,
Yeah.
and they just gotta scandalize him hard enough. I mean, that's the thing. And I've been saying, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Like black men gotta have like especially when you got money like they do,
Kind of underwater,
gotta
Ed.
have organizations that are for you. Not no sorry, I'm gonna feel that.
yeah,
Gotta
Yeah, you're
have
kind of underwater.
Yeah, you got to have organizations that are for you. I mean, dudes don't understand this until they need it,
Yeah.
But like with him, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because the thing is, none of it is like a smoking gun, but you don't need that. Like, the thing is, you don't need a conviction to affect people's money.
Nah.
And women are just not subject to this type of shit. They're just not, and that's bullshit. Like
I
what Joy
mean,
Taylor got
Jay-Z
pulled off of
said,
office, but that stuff she actually got caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
Jay-Z said that lawsuit cost him a $20 million contract, and it never even went to trial.
Well, with
Yeah,
the
I mean, I'm sorry. It's one thing if you're dealing with Gloria Allred because she's white and Jewish, but Busby, I crush that motherfucker. I would. I know he can't publicly do it, but behind the scenes, I will wait for my opportunity and I would bury his ass.
Well, he's countersuing for 20 million, Jay-Z.
Yeah,
I mean, I
he
don't know
should.
I don't know the update of that case, but and also, man, shout out to Travis Hunter getting
Drafted
one
second,
of
yeah.
got the second overall pick going to Jaguars. Shadur
yeah, we already
Sanders
covered
going to
Shador
the
Sanders. He went to
the
Yeah, that
Cleveland
fit, yeah.
Browns. And shout out to Shiloh Sanders going to
Did he
the
finally
Bucks.
get drafted?
No, he didn't
yeah,
get drafted. He got signed as a free agent to the Bucks.
The Bucks, the Buccaneers, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that dude,
and there was I think it's about 8 total Colorado players that either got drafted or signed as a free agent. So shout out to them, man.
honestly, man, I've stayed a lot on my string. So, and I already took some headache medication, even though that's not why, but like that Shadur Sanders shit angers me in a very deep way. It really does. Like, it's one of those things where I'm if I wasn't, if we weren't tethered into this country, to this country's success, I'd be very, really happy with knowing what's coming because white people don't do well when they can't just undercut people from the knees. They really don't. And even with the Chinese, BGS did his video on the tariffs and the rare earth minerals when people can grab you by the balls. White people don't do well with that, and like it really annoys me, like how personal they've made. Like Stephen A. Smith, I like what Stephen A. Smith said. This looks like collusion, and it is collusion. They had to pick. They had to because I'm sure Roger Goodell gave them a phone call, said, "I don't know what the fuck you all are doing, but you all better make this shit look better than what the fuck it looks like." Like he ain't talking to the owners directly, but he's probably talking to people that talks to the owners. Understand that y'all are one piece of 32 teams, and I don't give a fuck about what y'all think it is. Y'all better make this shit look better than what this is looking like, because this is something I got to deal with. And I'm not dealing with no collusion, because it does look like collusion. That's why and notice how all them people ended up getting picked up like towards the end. And truth be told, Shador, it would have been better for Shador. Can you hear me?
yeah,
we get.
It would have been better for Shador to be a free agent than going to the Browns.
Yeah, I agree.
But Shador make it out. You got people that's gonna be and basically y'all have made them underdogs now. So y'all basically helped their story. But yeah, this bullshit. Like when people use the term arrogant, like it really enrages me because number one, you can't really. I say this very easily. Okay, give me an example of a non-black person that's arrogant. You can't mention Trump. A non-black person is arrogant in sports. You can't say it. It's like basically arrogant. You know what arrogant is a stand-in for? Uppity.
These uppity niggers.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's uppity because you can't really. There is no clip because they would spread it everywhere of him being arrogant. You just it's and it's just funny seeing these people like jump up and down and dance. Honestly, this is an opportunity for Stephen A. Smith, to be honest with you, because I think this allows Stephen A. Smith to kind of get some of his real nigga points back without like exposing himself too much. Because this is like obviously sloppy what they've done. This is not even. It's bad, but it's sloppy. And this is how white dudes are in their fucking feelings when they start being sloppy like that at the owner level. It's like at the end of the day, you cannot say Shadur Sanders cannot make y'all money. So what is it?
The worst part of all of this that I don't hear nobody talking about is that one of the GM or staff of one of these organizations leaked Shador's phone number to a prank caller.
And they're
So
gonna
I
have to
didn't I
like,
didn't
you
hear
know,
I didn't
yeah.
hear anybody mention this because he said so first of all there's a clip of the call happening, right, that popped up on social media, but that clip it wasn't really good. But then his brother films him, so when you actually listen to the footage his brother has, you can hear everything clearly. And in it, he says that nobody has this number. It's not even in my name. The only people that pretty much saying the only people that have this number is the somebody from the NFL. That way, when they pick them, they can call them. So how did a
That'll be
random
investigated. That'll be investigated.
well
Hopefully they'll
hopefully
find out who did that. But
well we know who did it because he exposed himself. Well, we know the guy who did it. We need to find out who is
no, who
the
leaked it? Who leaked it?
yeah. That's what
And
we
and
need
I
to
would
find.
actually, if I was Roger Goodell, I would actually pay this man. I would pay it if you can show proof that this person leaked it to you. I will pay you. I don't even give a fuck about what you did, because the leak, because something like that undermines him.
Yeah, without
Like
question.
honestly, that's letting them, because it's like, yo, look, I don't know what this man did. I don't know if he fucked your wives. I don't know what you all got this upset about, but no, we not doing that, because what y'all do is y'all gonna create a case. And Dion is smart. Like Dion is not. This is not a Colin Kaepernick situation. Dion, if y'all slipping like that, because Dion ain't said nothing, at least up to this point.
Yeah, he ain't said nothing. He ain't said anything. I mean, as a I'm kind of over the NFL at this point anyway. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I
I'm
am.
a
I am
I'm a
too. I mean,
I'm a,
yeah.
I'm a New Orleans Saints
Mhm.
fan, and our general manager has been trash for the past 5 years.
Yeah, it's the
And
nepotism.
he
Yeah,
he he had
yeah.
the worst pick of the draft when we picked that damn quarterback that was missing people at the combine. That has only played one full year of college as a 26-year-old because he's gotten injured every freaking season except for one.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love it, because if Shador is successful, all these GMs are gonna have to, because that's who's gonna get blamed, even though the owners are the ones that this stuff couldn't happen without the owners. They get the blame. The GMs are going, because you got Tomlin talk about they trying to get Aaron Rodgers, 41-year-old ass. All y'all go look stupid, and a lot of y'all black ones, y'all go get fired. Y'all go look dumb. Like, I don't know why y'all put y'all in that position.
They're just gonna lie though, because I mean, look at what they doing with Lamar Jackson. I mean, you
They can
got
lie all they want to, but at the end of the day, man, we'll see
man,
where
they're
he
not.
lands. But it's just they can't stand the fact that they don't got enough white quarterbacks. That's really
As
what that is.
as far as I'm concerned, Lamar Jackson is a top 5 quarterback in the league. I mean, of course, I have the baby goat, the light skinned
I
savior,
mean, I
Patrick
mean,
Mahomes as number one. But
he shout out to Jalen Hurts, but yeah, but the thing is, there is too many. They don't want no more black quarterback because they can't replace them with the white ones. And I'm cool. I'm good. I know where this is going. So they're running out. What this is telling me is that they're running out of gas, and I love it.
Mhm.
So we
yeah,
will, trust me. That's gonna be the gift that keeps on giving. The Shadur story. Shout out to Travis. Hopefully you don't put a baby in that bitch. Hopefully Travis learned from Shannon,
Yeah.
because you got the same type of bitch. I mean, I don't mean curse, but you got the same type of chick. Honestly, I think she a little bit more, and and it is what it is. The red pill wins again. Points for passport bros.
yeah.
Shannon should import.
Hey, no passport game. But all right, AB, I'm gonna let you go to bed, brother.
Yeah, I'm about to shut it off a little early.
Peace.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody that came through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm going to bed. Peace.
Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.